Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Raider Nation. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Friday. Happy Friday. I'm excited. It's going to be a good weekend. It's going to be a great weekend. It's a lot going on. At least a lot going on for your boy. Yeah, well, I won't touch on much of that. I'll leave that for next week when we celebrate. After dealing with these chefs, y'all know what I'm talking about. Shout out to the chefs we about to rock this weekend. Let me see here. I'm double fisting it again today. I got a light drink from one of my favorites, as you know, the Growler Bar local spot. Then, of course, always an old-fashioned bourbon / whatever Friday brings for the day, right? Being a Raider fan is kind of tough. You need these things. Man, we got a lot going on for the show today, right? We got the chefs up. We have injuries. We got to talk about our team as well. What are we going to do to beat the Chiefs, right? What can we do to beat the Chiefs? Can we beat the Chiefs? How will we beat the Chiefs? I mean, there's a lot to discuss there. But as always, please, if you don't mind, cheers to everybody. Let's get that housekeeping out the way. Please, please. As you watch this, smack the like button. And also remember to smack that subscribe button. I've been slacking big time. I'm picking it up double time this weekend. I'm pushing hard. Right, I set 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We got 5 games left. Probably need to cut that down to something more realistic of a goal. I thought I was going for a stretch goal there. I think I kind of made it way past what you would consider a stretch. So, we'll talk about it maybe by week 13 or so. I got to get back on my grind. No, I'll be honest, the first to admit, right? Last week's Washington game, first time ever in VIP section. I didn't really have time, right? I didn't really have time to do all the promoting and passing out the cards and so forth to get more people to the station. But we'll have time for that this weekend in Arrowhead. We have a huge following. As you guys know, Raider Nation has a huge following everywhere we go. And I mean, there's already tailgates from 7 a.m. with KC Raider Nation is the group name. It's exciting, right? I mean, it's one of those games, do or die, right? Do or die. As you can see, I mean, we've been having all kinds of conversations when it comes to our leader, the guy in the pack, right? Who's, if we have any shot to do anything, going to have to play great, D-Car. I haven't given up on him, right? I can't give up on him, right? It's one of those scenarios as to, until we absolutely have zero shot, right? It's Mitch. I think Mitch is another YouTuber that's way, way bigger than your boy, obviously. He's been doing it for quite some time, but I like his content, Mitch. Yeah, he does a really, really good job. And I'm of his elk when it comes to, us having a chance. And as long as this is not zero, hey, we can make a run. We can do something. It's definitely possible. Wouldn't be the first time, and it definitely won't be the last time. So, yeah, I'm not going to leave that out. It starts with the Chiefs, right? 5 games left. So yeah, I decided, I was gonna pull out a new young buck that I have, but I just felt like desperate times calls for desperate measures. we we absolutely have to win this game. I don't think anybody here can argue that you lose this game, you can win out, and I still think you're on the outside looking in, and you're hoping for Peter to pay Paul or Rob Cynthia. It's just gonna be a problem, right? There's no way we don't make it. It it's gonna have to be a W. Come Sunday, right? Sunday noon. It's supposed to be 50 some odd degrees, which is great for the Raiders and myself. You guys know I was not going to these cold weather games in these stadiums that's outdoors. Luckily for me, I do have club seats. And of course, you know how your boy does. I'm always trying to hit that 50-yard mark for y'all. My GoPro footage is gonna be phenomenal this game. I already can tell. I already feel it. Like I say, I'm back on my grind. It's my first time at Arrowhead Stadium. So I'm really excited about that. They opened up the stadium 2 hours ahead of time. And this could very well be one of the last times the Raiders play in this stadium. I mean, the rumblings are they're looking to build and get something to their own. How long that takes, who knows? You know, we'll see. But I'm ecstatic to, hit up Arrowhead. Already discussed, right? The whole speed situation, seeing guys with speed. I don't know if there's anybody else that's got more speed than Tariq Hill. That's going to be a treat. There's a lot to look forward to this weekend, for sure. So, cheers to everybody on that. Yeah, I have a very, very big day tomorrow myself, personally. Um, Again, like I said, I'll touch on that next week. Next show, I like to have things materialize and happen, but definitely a big, big deal for your boy tomorrow. So that'll be pretty cool. A lot of fun. Head out tomorrow night. Yeah, bonehead move I made. I actually got my ticket way too early and had things scheduled. Long story short, everything's gonna be fine. Yep, but had a little hiccup there. But yeah, we're Gucci. We Gucci. We're going. Arrowhead, I'll get there. I'll get to Kansas City late. Uh, as I always do, I get in and get out, right? I got family, got things to take care of, responsibilities. So I do my best to get in and get out as quickly as possible. But always, obviously, I'm looking to bring all of the content that Raider Nation is looking to see, as well as get this channel going, man. Get this thing off the ground and really make some noise, man, and really start making a difference in local Las Vegas folks' lives. As we move forward, we're gonna need all the help we can, Raider Nation. I mean, it is what it is. I'll reiterate that Washington game. I'm telling you, there were two corners. There's no way you can tell me that it's anything other than corporate or somebody that has a large lump of those tickets, and they are absolutely geared towards the opposing team and the visitors that's coming in. The sections are just way too concentrated for it to be anything else. Who knows? But we're going to deal with it for a long time. So, and there's no excuse, right? I mean, we don't make excuses as Raiders. We got excuses a mile long if we chose to go that direction, and valid excuses, but that's not what a Raider is. Raider Nation, we don't roll like that. It's just not how we are. Yeah, I'm gonna drop this link early today again because anybody that wants to come up and join early, I'm fine with today. Um, Friday, right? Not a whole lot going on. So yeah, just click on that link that you see here in the comments if you'd like to join. But yeah, first things first. Chiefs, right? St. Louis Stadium. Haven't been there. No idea. I've never been to MCI Airport, any of this stuff. So this will be interesting. It's winter time. It's gonna be cold. Although again, like I said, a game, I believe it'll be in the low to mid 50s at best. Seats that I have, I'll hopefully have a decent place to sit on the inside when it gets too cold because I don't plan on sitting outside too long if it's freezing. Hopefully I get lucky. The sun's supposed to be out and shining right between that and it being over 50 degrees. Should help. But yeah, I think we're just gonna have a crazy game anyways. Chiefs. How are we gonna stop the Chiefs? Kelsey hasn't been having that big of a year. I don't think his stats are out of this world as they normally are from the past. You can find a way to defend Tariq, and we got a lot of guys coming back. I believe Trey Mullins coming back. We got a lot of guys defensively, particularly in our secondary, that should be back and ready to play. So, I think we got a good chance. They don't have a great running. They've had problems all year as far as an offense. Saw the enemy, woofing at my homeboy, right? Everything's not sweet. Everything is not sweet in Kansas City. Please believe it. Everybody's frustrated, offensively, anyways. I mean, they have no defense. So there's no reason to be frustrated there. And that's something to discuss as far as how do we attack, how do we win, what do we want to do this game, or what should we do this game, right? A lot of people think we should pass like crazy, open up the middle. Yeah, there's our philosophies, right? Me, I'm always gonna go towards the run. I mean, we're running back. What do you expect? I mean, it's part of, and there's no way you're winning the Super Bowl without a running game. I don't know. I mean, obviously, excuse me, there's always the exception to the rule. You will always have the ability to win without a running game, but let's tally those Super Bowls up to the teams that did have a running game. I'm pretty sure gonna come out on top. No difference than having a defense. I don't think you're gonna just win with no defense. Absolutely, there have been teams that have won with a lesser defense, but bottom line, you're not winning a Super Bowl with no defense. No defense, no running game equals no Super Bowl. Period. Gotta have both. Gotta have a pretty balanced team, it seems. Yeah, especially to last in the long haul. So yeah, Chiefs. Running game's nothing to be nervous about. Again, we have a secondary that can handle Kelsey and Hill. I mean, our defensive line needs to step up, right? Our linebackers will step up. I think everybody's going to step up this game. This is where this is where if you think about the conspiracy theorists like myself lately after going to these games and having these conversations, I absolutely believe that I don't know if the NFL will allow us to lose Sunday. We'll see, right? We will definitely see. But I'm very, very optimistic. Like I said, got Carr's jersey on. I was actually going to reveal one of the new guys. I think I'm going to wait on that one. Maybe I'll do that for the Colts game. Have a little fun with it. Who knows? At that point, it may not matter. It may matter. Either way, might be a good thing. Who knows? We'll see how that works out. We'll see how that pans out. But yeah. So Chiefs. They're at home. I don't know if they're gonna have any kind of advantage factors, meaning weather wise. Again, I don't think. I think it will be it will have been colder in New York potentially. I think New York was in the 50s. And the way this game is shaping up, it's going to be relatively the same. I mean, I am bundling myself up like mad, but again, at the Giants game, ended up taking most of that stuff off. Actually, was mad that I had to carry it all because it turned out to be a pretty great day for football. I have a feeling that it's going to be the same thing in Kansas City, um, which means that weather will not be a factor. We don't have to worry about, Carr not doing well in the cold, right? And, I've taken a different, after last week's show, you know, really, really being objective, open, having the ability to have an open mind. You know what I mean? I really now start looking at this whole situation that there's really no way we can lose. It's all a win. The only way we lose is if somehow front office has to make a decision, and they are the ones that are making a decision. As dysfunctional as we are, have been, etc., that's the last thing we can afford is for the front office to do anything right now. Maybe it was Chucky. I don't know if it wasn't Chucky though, and we allow somebody to make a decision and not have this decision be made. Yeah, right. Because truth is, right, Carr's been telling us he's gonna die, right? I mean, how many times have we heard people say one thing and do another? Do I think that's Carr? Absolutely not. I mean, there's no way I look at Carr as, not being the guy that he is, that he says he is, etc. And then the flip side of that is you got all this talk about his guy, his buddy, his best friend on the planet, Devontae Adams, who we absolutely know is gone from Green Bay next year. And he wants to play with his boy. He wants to play with his doggy. How do you not? You know what I'm saying? How do you not start rethinking and recalculating your thought process on this, you know, whatever you want to call it, car hate, car ban, whatever it is. I mean, again, it did take a compelling, perspective for me personally to see it in the light and the way that I needed to see it in order to understand. I mean, no matter how you look at it, bottom line, whether Carr was ever going to do it for us or not, he's still a special quarterback. The stats don't lie, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, Jay-Z said it best, right? Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. The numbers just don't lie. I don't want to hear about the situations, meaningless. None of that's relevant. Bottom line is the numbers don't lie. And the guy's putting up crazy numbers. So is he our Matt Stafford? It's very possible. And, you know, I'm just hoping that he is the one that makes the decision. And, being that Devontae Adams is his guy, I think that's something we can bring into the fold with what we currently have. I mean, how can you not start to think that we have something special? I mean, shore up the offensive line, get a nice, decent contract scenario from D Carr because he knows he's got to feed his team. Who wants to keep doing what you've been doing for the last 8 years, winning nothing, not even getting to a playoff game, right? Like, none of that's and no one wants to go through that. So we're gonna get a friendly contract out of D-Car, right? Friendly contract out of D-Car. Who thinks we're not getting a friendly contract out of D-Car? There's no way. He's going to allow the Brady effect. That's what I'm going to call it. He's going to allow the Brady effect to take effect. And he's going to listen to front office, and they're going to tell him we can't give you much and get your best buddy and everybody else. Like, there's a lot of people that are going to need to be taken care of in order for this team to stay intact. And I think D. Carl will do it. Um, if he's who he says he is, and all the talk he's been talking, he's already got the paycheck. So I mean, do you really need another paycheck? If again, and that'll be the tail of the tape for us. That'll let us know exactly, what D-Car's intentions has been, and I see him being a stand-up guy that really truly wants to win for the Raiders. So, excuse me. So yeah, I think he's going to take the contract. Um, that's very friendly for the team, and yeah, I think we definitely. I mean, if we have a shot this year, we really do. And I know We have 5 games left, right? Let's just look at it. We have the Chiefs. After the Chiefs, we go to Cleveland, right? Saturday game, I think it got changed. Cleveland's in the same boat as us. We'll probably have Waller back then, right? At this point, I mean, it's a winnable game. It's an absolute winnable game. I mean, we could be 8-6 after those 2 games, right? Then we have the Donkeys at home. Excited about that. I mean, that's the trap game out of these 5 games, in my opinion. I believe the Donkeys is the trap game. December 26th, after Christmas, after everybody's whatever, that's the trap game. But again, it's a winnable game. I mean, that could be 9-6 right there. Then we got to deal with the Colts in Indianapolis, and then we got to deal with the Chargers. The Chargers, that's going to be a tough game, man. Justin Herbert is the real deal. He's no joke. That game's going to mean everything. I have a feeling it's going to mean everything. Literally, it's going to mean everything. It'll mean first place for the division. It'll mean wild card, right? It's going to mean everything for the person in it and potentially the person that's on the outside looking in that last game. So yeah, I look forward to that. Because I do think, again, like I said, NFL's gonna make it. How can they not make the best division, if not second best division, arguably in all of NFL? Make it spicy. I mean, it already is. I mean, I think our division is the best division in football. I'm biased, obviously, but I really do. Even over the Rams, right? Seahawks, Niners, I do. I just think we have the better division. Team for team, lowest team versus best team. I think we have that. So, but we got to prove it. We got to come out. We got to win this thing. Starting Sunday, and I I don't know how we're going to do it other than Derek Carr is going to have to throw the ball. I don't want us to have to throw the ball 50 out of 60 plays, but that's what I have a feeling is going to be necessary because I don't know how well we'll do with stopping Kansas City at home. And I don't put that on the defense. I mean, for all we know, this could be their breakout, you know, offensive game. Doesn't mean we can't keep up. I mean, we've already shown that, right? It's very obvious. If Carr has a lights out game, that's 40 plus points. But he's got to show that. And that's the thing. I mean, the way it goes is the way Carr goes. It's just going to be what it is, no matter how the defense shows up, particularly this game, because we know they're going to score. We all know they are absolutely going to score, and they're going to score more than 30 points. Probably, if we are lucky, we can hold them to 28. That would be my guess. 28, 25, something around that mark, 25 to 28 points. And that's a hell of a game from our defense. Pat on the back. I mean, you can't complain about it. And if we lose and they've done that, it's on the offense. I mean, but it's been on the offense for the most part, anyways. Even with Washington, 15-17. Come on, offense. Again, we get back to Mariota. Why have a package for Mariota and not use it? Why tell your fans? Why tell all of us about this package, about how you guys are going to implement it more, and then he gets like maybe 2 plays instead of one? When is this going to be revealed? When can we cause any kind of angst in the defenses that we play? When can we keep them off their toes again like we did when we had, at the beginning of the season? Why can't we figure that out again? Deshaun's been taking the top of the defense off. Again, I mean, even the Washington game, there's plenty of film for everybody to see. The guy's been eating up the ground still at 35, and it's absolutely phenomenal. It's insane. It's watching this guy eat up ground as a receiver at 35, like the way he still does. He hasn't lost a single step. So, essentially, we have what we need in order to continue to function the way we always have functioned. Um, I'm sorry, you're just not going to get me to believe that Deshaun Jackson isn't as equivalent as a Ruggs, even as a first round draft pick and being young. There's no way you're going to tell me that Deshaun Jackson isn't that. He's showing it. He has the ability to do it. I mean, hey, that's props to Deshaun. I mean, clearly he had that one issue first, and water under the bridge. Bottom line is Deshaun Jackson is Deshaun Jackson, and the guy still's got something left in the tank. At least 2 more years, in my opinion, because he hasn't lost a step. And that's the thing. I mean, that's if you watch, just watch. Trust me, just watch him and see even the defenders that you can see their hearts drop in their chest. Like, I can't believe I allowed this dude to get up on me so quick. And now I have to turn and I'm toast I'm toast. Either way I open my hips up, I'm toast because he's got the ability to and that's the thing for somebody at 35 to continue to be able to do that still. Because usually you miss a step, right? Usually you've lost a step and guys can recover. They see it, they know how to open the hip and run. It's just not what's happening with Deshaun Jackson. He looks like a rookie that still runs a 4.340. So we have what we have. There are no excuses. Yeah, but our boys got to come to play, man. I don't know. They really got to show up. They really got to show up on all facets of the ball: offense, defense, special teams. There's no way we walk out of that game without all of that. And again, I mean, it doesn't matter how rough the game is. Yep, we're going away again, and we'll be ready, right? We're in a cold environment. It won't be as cold as it's going to be next week, but it should set us up for the week in Cleveland. Cleveland's going to be cold. Cleveland's probably going to be like 20 degrees. Like literally, like I didn't even look again. I don't want to be tempted. I don't even want to. I'm not going to Cleveland. I'm not. I, feel, I keep saying it like that too. At some point, I'm going to offend somebody when it comes to Cleveland. And I do not want to offend anybody. That is not my intentions in any way, shape, or form. I don't want any hate from all of Cleveland. It's just as cold, man. It is freaking cold. It is Cleveland. It's cold. Done with the cold. I like my beers cold. That's probably about it. I don't even drink my water cold, man. I drink my water room temperature. So cold is too much for me. But yeah, um, we got an interesting 5 weeks left, Raider Nation. And I mean, no other team, nobody, nobody is like us. Nobody's like us. I mean, any other team, they'd probably be 3-9 right now, right? Whatever the case, they wouldn't be close to where we are with all of the on the field, off the field issues. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, even hearing about Jacobs, I'm sorry, I have to say something. Jacobs, come on, doggy. 23, 9 kids, 8 baby mamas. Jesus Christ. I mean, come on. We've had so many off the field craziness problems. And I'm not calling that. I mean, hey, this is not a political show in any way, shape, or form. All I'm saying is that the distractions, no matter how you want to see it, distractions are distractions. And we are beating every team in the league tenfold in distractions. There's no question about it. And we're still in the hunt. That's really what should be scaring the heck out of people. I mean, excuse me, we have no business even being in this. Zero business being in this. Not even, we shouldn't even, we should have the record of what, like the Giants, the Jacksonville Giants. We shouldn't even be thinking about this. We should be figuring out what our picks are, right? And we actually legitimately still have a shot. We're 6-6. We can win the next 5 games and be 11-6 and absolutely be in the playoffs as the AFC winner. I mean, AFC, our division winner. Excuse me, not AFC. Obviously, you got to play that game to be the AFC winner. So, yes, sir, my man, unsolicited genius. Appreciate you hopping in, my dude. But yeah, we have a shot. We still have a shot, Raider Nation. And the bottom line is, this game. I think it's a if yeah, because 4 more games, 10-7. Again, like I say, now we got to deal with the realities of we need Peter to rob Paul to pay right Cynthia. Like I said earlier, something along those like we don't want to deal with that. We need to win now because basically we need to win our divisional games. We absolutely have to beat the Chiefs. And we absolutely have to beat the Donkeys. And we absolutely have to beat the Chargers. Those are the 3 games that are absolute must wins. They're must wins. There's no right because now our fate, losing out one out of those 3 games, our fate's done. Meaning us being capable of still controlling our destiny. We have to win those 3 games. If we don't win those 3 games, it's out of our hands. So it is what it is. I don't want to deal with that. I would much rather win those 3 games and then, right? Meaning the last game of the season is an absolute must win to be the number 1 seed in our division, meaning we win the division and we get a bye, etc., as opposed to the flip side of it. And we play the Chargers, and now all of a sudden we're the wild card and we're going somewhere, and it's not fun. That's what I don't want. And we can avoid this Sunday. Derek Carr and company. We can absolutely avoid all of this Sunday. 12 o'clock. Kansas City, Missouri. Arrowhead Stadium. Legendary Arrowhead Stadium. A great day for football. What are you going to do? What are you going to do, Derek Carr? What are you going to do, Raider Nation? Are you going to fold? Are you going to fold or are you going to do something? Because we all know Raider Nation is ready for something to pop off. We had a great show last week. I think this show is really fitting for this Friday. Like I say, tomorrow's a big day for you, boy. Obviously, we'll have a whole lot of conversation on a lot of things next week. You're right. I mean, hopefully, it's going to be a lot of good things because if they don't win, I don't know what else to say, man. I think the rest of the season, I'm basically listening to what the fans want to see, what you want. I am gonna start putting out more content when it comes to my GoPro. Like I said, I know you guys haven't seen anything from it. Maybe one or two minor little clips, but it's coming. I promise you. If you don't, if you didn't see, check out the logo. New logo for YouTube channel has changed. Things are starting to, take shape. Um, things are going in the right direction. I'm not looking to grow this thing, right, exponentially that, to where it's irrelevant and no one's really actually paying it. No, I want real, true, organic growth for this channel because that's what's going to get the butts in the seats. That's what's going to allow us to actually have home field advantage. That's the other thing people need to think about as far as if you're really truly a Raider Nation fan. Once this channel starts to grow, that's what it's about. It's about putting butts in the seats that wear what we wear, that think like we think, that run the lifestyle that we run. Because it absolutely is all of those things. And that's where the passion comes from, ladies and gentlemen. If you live your life like a Raider, you understand. I don't have to tell you, right? That's the beauty of how we rock. Straight up. I'm telling you, they all want to be us. I'm telling you, it's the easiest way to explain it. Trust me. We are the cool kids. Absolutely. And I don't care that y'all are not. And I don't mind saying it. I will be the bully in this scenario. Yup. Y'all are not the cool kids. Raider Nation is the cool kids, ladies and gentlemen. Please believe it. Don't ever misthink that one because it's what it is, right? We're your bad boy. We're whatever you want us to be. How about that? Right? We're America's team, right? We can take all y'all slogans. So it doesn't even matter. Now I'm starting. Okay, I digress. I'm you know, hey, it's a good thing to be Raider Nation. That's all I can tell you guys. Doesn't matter about anything else. We're very confident in ourselves. Right, Raider. Man, I want to yell in this microphone now, but I don't want to hurt anybody's ears. All right, I think this is a great show. We got a lot out. Like I said, I'll be in KC. My boy J Mo. I can't stand this cowgirl hater when it comes to football. I hope you hear this. I hope somebody hears this from the dirty water that knows our clique. like everybody knows. All right, yeah, we got to click. And yep, I'll be there, doggy. I'll see you after the game for sure, obviously. Food on me. I don't know. Food might be on you. It depends. We'll see how that goes. It's been a long time. I'm excited though. I am really excited to hit up Kansas City. See my brother from another mother, if you will. Get this W for Raider Nation. For real. We coming to win. I really think that. I really think and believe that we coming to win. I don't know. I think D Car is gonna be on point. I, it's gonna be a good weekend for us. It's gonna be a good weekend for everybody that's in silver and black. Absolutely, I believe it. Yep, absolutely. Silver and black, we gonna have a good time. All right, your boy T Crump has had a great night, great day tomorrow. I'm gonna have a great day on Sunday, and I will be back with y'all at another time. T Crump is out. Raider Nation, appreciate you.